3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hey guys, welcome back to Combat Champs. Today we've gone through UFC Fight Night Orlando. And we're basically going to go through the main event, co-main, and our basically fight of the night. Yeah.
So, starting off with the fight of the night, which went hella quick.
Yeah.
Sergei Pavlovich versus Tai Tuivasa. Kind of expected, you know, like these boys are heavyweight, they're heavyweight bangers, man. You know they're going to go out blowing each other out, trying to get the win by knockout.
Yeah.
And it showcased. Within a minute, Pavlovich just came in, took out Tuivasa quicker than expected, to be honest.
Yeah,
quicker than expected. And it was just like everything all together within a minute. So with Pavlovich, of course, with his long range, power behind it, and his clean boxing, he doesn't over whip it, everything. He doesn't throw long hooks, anything. Everything's more or less straight. And of course, having that 84, 83 reach, it just caught to Tai basically out of nowhere, and he just didn't have no answer. Of course, Tai basically got dropped by a single jab. From that point there, he got up and he would just start swinging. But anytime he was swinging, he was just completely off. Like in terms of his arms were nowhere near Pavlovich. And that basically just gave, you know, Sergei just the opportunity just throwing those missiles, jab, cross, hook, body. And from that point on there, he was just catching to the point that you were thinking to yourself like, man, Tai, bro, just drop, bro, because you're not going to win this. And, you know, thankfully the ref stopped before it got
any worse than that.
You know what I mean?
No, like, it's true. Like, I feel like as soon as Pavlovich started to land on Tai, I feel like Tai realized, all right, like, his power is something on another level right now. And like you said, he wasn't missing anything. Anything that he was landing on Tai, it was, you know, just catching him. And Tai obviously, you know, I'm not trying to swing for the fences, trying to catch him with anything whatsoever. But I think Pavlovich saw that coming, like all those blows coming towards him. Just leaned back, just let him swing and just timed him again.
Counted it.
Very clean, very methodical in terms of how we approached this fight. To be honest with you, I did expect to go a little bit longer, but you don't have to, I guess, when you've got that type of power and the IQ inside there.
It's true.
So with that W, like, at least Pavlovich inside the top 5 now.
Oh, mate, at this point, like, he should be fine. Number 1 contender at this point.
But that's the thing that, like, who? Because obviously right now, Ngannou, when he's going to come back,
most likely going to fight probably against John Jones or
Miocic as well inside there. For me, what I do want to see next now, I do really want to see Pavlovich take on Curtis Blades. I feel like with that wrestling, that top quality wrestling, and especially with both from that background as well, I'd like to see how that works out. Again, that's something that we still haven't seen yet, taken on an elite grappler in itself and seeing how he does with that. But so far, during this, 1 or 2 years inside the UFC, he's shown a lot of like potential. Again, still many questions in terms of like how he is through the championship rounds. And
because we haven't really seen him go throughout the whole 3 or 4, 5 rounds.
No, nothing whatsoever. So it's been very quick, you know, during this time in the UFC.
And, you know, to be honest though, I think also for me, yes, Curtis Blades would definitely give Sergei a great fight. But for me, I think at this point, he should only go for the number 1 contender. And for me, who's basically either in front of him or right next to him for the fight for the title is Sergei Gunn. I think to me, that fight will be incredible.
That'd be a shot.
That will be like, that fight needs to happen. To me personally, happen in Europe. It makes it easier. You got French and you got Russia. Just make it in Europe instead of trying to make it around America, which is going to cause, you know, you never know with passport situations, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like with that kind of fight, that makes way more sense. And of course, with their IQ and their reach, bro, I feel like this fight is going to be
interesting.
Great fight.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins, of course, fight for the title. At this point, like, I'm really happy with Pavlovich. Kind of expected it that he was going to win it. So it was like, hey, for Tai, at this point, take some time off, man. He's going through wars, man. Again, another war. It's just like at this point, bro, Tai, just take it easy. You know, just recover, get your mind, body rested, and then pretty much come back within summer, probably even late of 2023. Against, who knows, like
top 15 or something like that.
Against someone just to get a tune-up fight, just to get him, you know, get all those jitters out of the way and just, you know, get back to action again, back to winning ways, hopefully. So yeah, pretty cool with that situation. Moving on, co-main event, RDA versus Bryan Barberena. Okay, and we did say that basically RDA, because he has great wrestling and grappling, like he most likely will use it within the fight. Hey, look, at this point it was like, you know what? Do you want to go like on a slug fight with Barberena, which he always brings, or would you want to be a bit more safer, technical, and just try to use your grappling and wrestling on him, and just more or less just to wear him down?
Yeah.
At this point, IQ came into place. RDA more or less grappled with him within the first round or first minute or so, and literally from the first round and also coming into the second round, just complete dominance, and you just more or less see how the pure excellence from RDA's his IQ in terms of like. Grapple you, even though Barberena is the bigger guy by a few inches, he just more or less just showed everything like pure strength.
Use his weight against him, against the cage, just making sure that
tripped him off from the floor.
Just not giving him time
everything. Like it just showed crazy skills from RDA, and to be honest, I'm really happy he didn't take any huge damage. Which then he could carry on to the next fight, which he did call out Conor. He called out Conor for the 170, and like, you know what? I feel like that will be the perfect fight for Conor's return to UFC, but also finally after what? They were supposed to have the fight back 5 years, 4 or 6 years for the lightweight title.
Yeah.
Of course, with RDA hit a broken foot, and then of course Conor fought against Nate Diaz, and
we don't know how that went.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So I feel like that fight, if they can make that happen next year summer, oh bro, that's gonna draw so much attention as well. And also I feel RDA he deserves to fight someone who's gonna bring in the money and make him, pay them off nicely.
See, you know what? Like, this is what I was thinking as well at the same time. Like, who does RDA take on now? Because, like, he's not going any guys inside the top 10 is going to be a hard fight no matter what.
True.
Top 5, I don't see him really beating the likes of your Kobe's, Usman's, Hamzat.
Which he has already fought.
Already in it. So, like, in this situation, who do you take on next now? I don't know. Again, if they can get the Conor fight, which should, like you said, should have happened a few years ago, I'll be happy with that, bro. Because at this point right now, both these guys, especially Conor's not who he was anymore, and RDA getting up there with years. Like that there at 170, both guys getting comfortable. I'll be up for that fight. And if not, I wouldn't mind seeing like a Jeff Neal or I wouldn't mind seeing a Sean Brady. Like someone guys like just in the top 10, I like ranked in 8th, 9th, 7th position. Someone like that, if we can get someone like that, that'd be really good for me to see. See if RDA is able to still compete with the top guys in the top 10 at least.
Yeah, of course, which he still can, of course.
Yeah, of course, man. And show that against Barberena,
Yeah, damn right.
The quality is there. Exactly. Just the levels to it, I guess, I don't know.
So I'm happy with that. Moving on to the main event, Kevin Holland versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Yeah.
Bro, this fight was crazy from the first all the way towards the end.
Lived up to expectations.
First round, it was just back and forth. Stephen Wonderboy is more or less again using his karate, just more or less just waiting for
slash taekwondo style.
Exactly. Holland just coming in, trying to more or less just be a brute force and just try to go at him. Of course, again, Stephen Wonderboy with his bloody perfect timing, countering, step back, right cross. Every single time Kevin Holland came in, which was like beautiful.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like Kevin Holland, he's got such a chin.
Yeah,
it's crazy. That guy was taking blows to the face that most fighters from the welterweight division, they get hurt from Wonderboy.
It's past, for sure, absolutely.
So it was like just back and forth. And then of course, like with Holland, he actually hurt Wonderboy in the first round with a cross straight to the forehead. Yeah. And you could tell by Wonderboy's face, like there was power behind that shot.
At that point, I felt like, oh damn, like, is it going to end like this?
That's what I thought as well. I was like,
fight, but not just the fight itself. Like, is this the end of Wonderboy's career? But he managed to go fight through it, right?
Yeah, like a champ.
IQ and just working his way around it, really. And then after 2 and 3, it was very close as well. Like Kevin was actually landing as well. Sometimes looping shots, but as long as they were landing. A couple of occasions using his knee and touching Wonderboy when he was coming in as well, especially when they were grappling as well amongst the cage. But again, Wonderboy using his point style, fighting, getting Wonderboy with the tips, leg kicks. So on occasion, landing a couple spinning back heels on Holland. Like Wonderboy still got that.
But what was bloody annoying though?
Yeah.
Why would Kevin Holland, when he had Wonderboy on the ground,
never took advantage of it?
Exactly.
He's let him up, no?
Like I understand. I know in the press conference when they were having the interviews, they were pretty much asking like, who will pretty much implement the takedown. If Holland was on top of Stephen, would he use his grappling? Would he use his jiu-jitsu on him? And pretty much Holland said, nah, like I want to more or less stand and bang with Stephen.
But you know what? I kind of respect that as well at the same time because both guys, they want to make sure this is a striking fight, which both of these guys are mainly from the background, and at the same time they want to put an entertainment show for everybody as well, right? So and I'm sure like because those guys had did a podcast as well before the fight, leading up towards the fight, and those guys were like, you know, respectable, cool with each other, and saying like, like ideally they want to bang it out and everything. So like, I feel like I wasn't mad at it. If anything, I respected it. I was like, cool.
I guess so. Everyone enjoyed that, that's for sure.
Imagine if it dragged out just being a grappling fight on the floor. It wouldn't live up to expectations, you know? But again, coming to the end of round 3, that's when it kind of changed the whole fight now. When Holland kind of I think Wonderboy did a head kick and Holland caught it, but I guess he hit it at a certain angle and his
broke his hand.
More or less, innit? Yeah. And from that point, he couldn't throw it afterwards.
But then he did say at the end of the fight, when he was getting interviewed, like he broke his hand. He wasn't there no more. He was just like out of it.
It was a standing target.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, man, it's like at this point, man, it's just like you're just there on the fence, just getting hit constantly. But bro, again, it's just Wonderboy. He was just to me.
He was having fun.
Exactly. He was just doing what he was doing. He looked like peak Wonderboy from back in the day. We just catch him from the end. Everything was perfect. Wonderboy. Now, to be honest, even I did say that Holland will definitely get the win. I'm kind of low-key happy that Wonderboy got the win himself because, like, Tuivasa, he's a great fighter, great guy as well. And so, like, for me, getting that win against Holland does more or less help him push forward and hopefully down the line get an opportunity to fight for the title.
Once again.
Because I feel like, again, for me, him against Leon Edwards, again, would be a crazy fight. Which would it ever happen? I doubt it because, you know,
we still got the Usman trilogy.
All of that going on as well. And so there's also many fighters underneath as well that wants to fight.
Kobe, you know,
Hamzat, all them lots, of course.
I was thinking to myself, so the same thing, like, look, like Wonderboy is already, outside of those guys we just named, he lost to Bilal Muhammad and who's my other guy as well?
He lost to Gilbert Burns.
As well. And those guys are in the top 6 more or less. And at Wonderboy's age and career at this point right now, do you want to be looking at the guys behind you or forward? And because really and truly, the guys in front of you, you've either lost or you just have to wait in line to those guys sort their stuff out.
You know what? I don't think it's that. I think for now, because like we all kind of know, like he is horrible against grapplers. Yeah, he doesn't do well with grapplers. So it's like at this point, like we all know, even the UFC know that if we're gonna bring out the best and get a great fight from Wonderboy, he needs to go with a standing fighter.
So who would you go for? For someone like a Vicente Luque or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I think, but funny enough, they did fight each other before, and Vicente did get his ass knocked down plenty of times. Would I want to see that rematch again? I doubt it. But again, it's Wonderboy. He always there for a fight. But I'd rather see him fight a striker than more or less a grappler. That's my opinion, anyways.
Nah, I'm with you there. We'll see. Time will only tell, right? But guys, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you think about all of this. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.